we're joined now, by the way, because she wanted to weigh in with everything that's going on in Israel with Yael, who is doing an amazing job with the International Federation of Christians and Jews. You hear us talking about it all the time. Yael, you are calling in to tell us about what you are hearing directly from these attacks from Iran on Israel and their impact. What are people in Israel telling you?
Yes. Well, the entire country was sent to their bomb shelter as over 180 missiles were launched from Iran into Israel. The Guardian of Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. It's an incredible miracle that most of those missiles were intercepted, but we know that there have been many missiles that fell as well, both in schools and open areas and on locations where there are civilians. On top of this missile attack, there were also at least one terror attack simultaneously. In Tel Aviv, we know there's been quite a few people killed. The exact number isn't known yet, but there was a shooting attack, a terrorist attack in Tel Aviv. And so right now, Israel is under attack, as you know, from 7 different Iran proxies and Iran directly. And I can just say that we feel the love and prayers of our Christian and Jewish and all of our friends in America. And I believe it's those prayers that really help save so many people today in Israel.
Yael, there's a lot of focus right now on what Israel will do in response to this attack. We have seen some more daring and exceptional direct action strikes against, for example, Hezbollah in recent weeks, the kind that people, I think, will be reading about for many years to come. Is it your sense that there's going to be the kind of response from Israel that the Iranians will realize it's not worth firing a bunch of missiles into Israel anymore, or are they going to err more likely, in your mind, on the side of let's just see where things go from here?
Well, Clay and Buck, it's something that we've been following for a long time that I know you've been talking about and following, and all of your listeners are so well educated on. But Iran has had a hold on the West. They have been choking the West and everyone who stands for freedom for around 20 years by investing in terror organizations like Hezbollah, like Hamas, and directly threatening the West. And so the entire free world, including those Arab countries like the UAE and Morocco and even Saudi Arabia that want advancement, that want freedom, have been held hostage by Iran and these proxies. And so I think it's really important to recognize what Israel is doing now is not just to protect Israel, it's for the entire free world. It's for all those people who cherish freedom, and want progress instead of to be held back by a terror organization that simply wants death and destruction. In the past 20 days alone, Israel has killed more terrorists on America's most wanted list than in the past 20 years America has been able to do. And so what Israel is doing is very strategically, effectively taking out Iran's proxies and perhaps now even the Iranian threat directly, so that everyone who cherishes freedom, everyone who wants advancement, who wants a better future, that we're able to actually form that coalition and move forward to a better future. So I think that, yes, you will see Israel respond directly on Iran because no longer could the free world be held hostage by terrorists. It's time to move forward in those Judeo-Christian values that we all cherish, that we all live by, and to see that coming to the world instead of the terror that's been striking us all.
Yael Eckstein with the IFCJ, International Fellowship of Christians and Jews. Last question for you, Yael, and appreciate you calling in. A lot of our listeners out there, Christians and Jews, if you believe, as both Buck and I do, and most of our listeners do, that Israel should exist and has the right to its own freedom and government, how can you support Kamala Harris over Donald Trump, given that Iran is advocating for Kamala and wants her to be their chosen presidential candidate? Am I missing something here? Or for Christians and Jews who believe Israel has the right to exist, this seems like an easy decision.
Wow. Well, Clay and Buck, first of all, I want to just thank you for your moral clarity always on so many different issues and bringing it to the world and to the people. I think what we're facing now is a future for America that is very interconnected with the future of Israel and the entire free world. We know that the terrorists are saying First, they go for the Saturday people, which are the Jews, and then the Sunday people, which are the Christians. First, they go for the little Satan, which is Israel, and then the big Satan, which is America. And so I think everyone needs to pray and think and reflect long and hard which candidate is going to bring in the future that you believe will be best for your children and grandchildren. Who's going to be better and more effective at getting rid of these terrorists who have been holding us hostage and instead usher in a new reality where truly freedom reigns.
Amen. Yael, we appreciate you and everything that you're standing for. We encourage everybody to go check out supportifcj.org, and we appreciate you taking the time to give us an update of what you're hearing about on the ground in Israel.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
Coming up, I was just talking about it before as well. Abortion is continuing at a tragic pace in this country. And to try to convince people and get the state level legislation to protect life is an ongoing process. While that's happening, we need to save as many lives as we can. Save as many lives as you can today. Change minds and change the laws in the future, but save lives now. That's where Preborn comes in. Preborn is a nonprofit entirely devoted to saving the lives of unborn babies at risk of abortion. Supporting Preborn with your charitable donation is a way to defend life right now, today. When you support Preborn, you offer life and love to mothers in crisis and their at-risk babies. Because introducing these moms to their child through a free ultrasound, which is what Preborn gives them, doubles a baby's chance at life. But Preborn also gives all kinds of assistance and support to mom for 2 years after the baby's born. So this is about supporting moms and babies in every way they can. But they need your help to do it. Remember, all gifts are tax deductible. $28 would sponsor an ultrasound. That ultrasound is likely to result in a saved baby's life. To donate securely, dial pound 250, say the keyword baby. That's from your cell phone. Dial pound 250, say baby, or go to preborn.com/buck. Preborn.com/BUCK. Sponsored by Preborn.